The diagram shows the graphs of the functions fx equal to 4x power 3 minus 4x squared plus 3x and gx is equal to 2x. The graphs meet at origin O and at t. Part I. Find the x coordinates of t. At t, this means that fx is equal to gx. So this is here when they both are equal. So this means that fx is equal to gx. So which is 4x power 3 minus 4x squared plus 3x is equal to 2x. So I just move this 2x on this side. So this gives me 4x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x. I move the 2x on this side, so it becomes minus 2x. So 3x minus 2x is x. So that means that plus x is equal to 0. So the common factor is x. I take the x out. So that means x power 3 divided by x. So give me x squared. So 4x squared minus 4x squared divided by x is minus 4x. And x divided by x is 1. Is equal to 0. So this means that x is equal to 0 or 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. To factorize this here, so first of all, 1 times 4 is 4. So because of the plus here, so we just copy this out. And because of 4 in the front of x squared, so we just write 4x minus and 4x minus and divided by 4, of course, which equals 0. So what time what give me 4 add, because this add here, and add to give me 4. So 2 and 2, because 2 times 2 is 4, 2 add 2 also 4. So which is add 2 here and there. Now the common factor of this is 2. So divide by 2 out, that give me 1. Same thing, 2 here, that give me 2, that give me 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, so you cancel with this. So now 2x minus 1 and 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So therefore, okay, x is equal to a half. Because the question is only asked the x coordinates of t. So therefore, the final answer is x. We ignore 0. We ignore this 0 here. And so therefore, x is equal to a half. That's the answer. Find the area of the shaded region between the graphs of the functions fx and gx. So we just need to find this area here. So we know that fx is the curve above gx. So first of all, we just need to find the fx minus gx first. So what we do, we just write 4x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x minus gx, which is 2x. So which is simplified, x power 3 minus 4x squared plus x. Now all we need to do, which is integrate. So we know that this one here is a half. So we already found in part A. So all we need to do, find area of, so you got area is equal to from 0 to a half of 4x power 3 minus 4x squared plus x dx. So just integrate this, give me 4x power 4 divided by 4 minus 4x power 3 divided by 3 and plus x squared divided by 2. And then just substitute 0 to a half in. And of course, this is cancel out. So that's it. So I just substitute the value in. So this become a half power 4 minus 4 over 3 of x power 3, which is a half cube. and then plus a half of a half square. And if I substitute 0 in, this whole thing becomes 0, just minus 0. So all I need to do now is just put the this into a calculator. So to put in calculator, I can just simply 0.5 power 4, so I just go power of 4, and then minus 4 over 3 of 0.5 cube, so I just times by 0.5 power 3, which is cube, and then add 0.5 power 3, or I can just say 0.5 times 0.5 square, and nothing wrong with that. And minus 0 is 0, so I don't need to put that in. So this give me this, but then it's horrible number, so I can just simply press shift SD. So the answer is 1 over 48. So 1 over 48 square units. The diagram shows the curve width equation y equal x squared minus 7x plus 10. The curve intersects the x-axis at points A and B. The point C on the curve has the same y coordinates as the y-intercept of the curve. Part 1. Find the x coordinates of A and B. So you know that the coordinate of A and B is the y-intercept of the curve. So this means that this equation here is equal to 0 to find the x-intercept. So which is x squared minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. So because a plus, so we just copy that out. So x minus equal to 0. So what time what give me 10? Add to give me 7. So 2 and 5. So but 5 and 2 I can write here as well, because both are the same side. So now therefore x is equal to 5 or x equal to 2. So therefore the x coordinate of A and B is, for A is x equal to 2 and for B is 5. Part 2. Write down the coordinates of C. So we know C here is the also same y-intercept of the curve, so which is the y-intercept is 10. So when y equal 10, we can find out x values from using this curve, of course. So which is x squared minus 7 x plus 10 is equal to 10, because y is equal to 10. So now you cancel this out and minus 10 both sides. So that means x squared minus 7x is equal to 0. I take this x out, so which is x minus 7 is equal to 0. So therefore x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 7. But the question is asking for the coordinates of C. So this means that only to write down the point C. So we ignore 0 because 0 is on over here. So therefore the coordinate of C is equal to x is 7, y is 10. So the coordinate is 7, 10. Evaluate from 0 to 2 x squared minus 7x plus 10 dx. So if you think about it, this is actually from previous part, we know that is 2 and this is 5. If you evaluate from 0 to 2, it's actually give you this area here, if you think about it. But at the moment, we just evaluate. So I just write this down, evaluate from 0 to 2, x squared minus 7x plus 10 dx. So now I just integrate this, so x power 3 divided by 3 is just 1/3. And minus 7x squared, so it's just 7 over 2x squared, because I divide by 2, of course, integrate, so 10 become 10x. So now I just substitute the value in 0 and 2. So 2 power 3 is 8, so 1/3 of 8 is just 8 over 3. Minus, put 2 in there, 2 squared is 4, 4, so 7 over 2 times 4 is just like this. I just write it down only. So it's 4 plus 2 times 10 is 20. Substitute 0 in the whole function becomes 0. So now I know that this give me 2, so it's 14. So all I need to do is 8 over 3 minus 14 plus 20. So I can just simply put that in a calculator. Or I can just quickly do in my head. So that minus 14 plus 20 is give me 6. So 8 over 3 is 2 and 2/3 at 6. So which give me 8 and 2/3. There is no unit because the question just asked to evaluate. That's all. Part 4. Hints or otherwise find the area of the shaded region. So from previous part, so we know this one here is 8 and 2/3. 8 and 2/3 units cube. So this means that from here to here, because it's symmetrical, this one is also 8 and 2/3. And remember, corner of C is 7/10. So this means this is 7 here. So 8 is 2 from previous part. So the distance we can find from here to here is 5 units. So all we need to do, we find the area of this triangle here and then minus this part here. It will give me the area of the shaded region. So therefore, area is equal to the right angle triangle here. So which is 10, sorry, this coordinate here, 10. So the height is 10 and the base is 5. So it's a half times 5 times 10 minus this shaded area here, which is 8 and 2/3. So put in a calculator, which give me 16 and 1/3 square units. The shaded region shown is enclosed by two parabolas, each with x-intercepts at x equal -1 and x equal 1. The parabolas have equations y equal 2k open bracket x squared minus 1 close bracket and y equal 2k open bracket 1 minus x squared close bracket, where k is greater than 0. Given that the area of shaded region is 8, find the value of k. So first of all, we know that these two functions is even and symmetrical. So therefore, this area here is the same as this area here. So what we can do, we can just find one part, this area from 0 to 1, and which is times 2. So the answer is 8. So that's easier. So before we do anything, so we know that this function here is above this function here. So first of all, I use this function, which is k1 minus x squared minus this function here, because it's underneath. So minus 2k x squared minus 1. And if I expand this out, give me k minus kx squared minus 2kx squared plus 2k. So I simplify this, which give me k plus 2k is 3k, and minus kx squared minus 2kx squared is minus 3kx squared. I just collect like term. So now if I find the area of this, integrate from 0 to 1, I double, will give me this as well, so which is equal to 8 square units. Now I just integrate from 0 to 1, 3k minus 3kx squared dx, so which give me this part. So if I times 2, so which give me both of this part, and which is equal to 8. This is 8 here. So now I can just divide by 2 both sides, just simplify, makes it easier, that's all. So it's 4. So now I can just do the integration bit, so which is integrate of 3k is give me 3k x, and integrate this bit, is 3k x squared become minus 3k x power 3 divided by 3. So the answer is 4. So this can cancel out. So of course, this is from 0 to 1. And now I can just substitute the value in. So 1 substitute in x, so 3k times 1 is 3k, and minus I substitute x in, become 1. So 1 power 3 is 3, 3 times k is k. And then this one, and minus substitute 0 in is 0. So which give me 4. So 3k minus k is 2k, which give me 4 here. So I divide by 2 both sides, so therefore k is equal to 2. Thank you so much for watching.